Well, how's it going, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Tyler's Real Fishing. Today's episode is one that I've waited for quite a while to release. It is an awesome underwater instructional video, basically about bed fishing with soft plastic swim baits. Now, in the past, I hadn't messed around with bed fishing with swim baits a whole lot. In this past year, I've kind of learned a lot about glide baits and soft plastic swim baits, and I've really found my new favorite, not just bed fishing swim bait, but swim bait in general, the Miyagi Swimmer by Beast Coast Fishing. Now, hopefully it focuses on the swim baits here. You never know if it does or not, but this is definitely one of my favorite new swim baits, and I'll tell you guys why throughout this video, but it's incredible bait. It really is. There's no other words to describe it. It is soft, pliable, but yet durable. Catches tons and tons of fish. I've caught like upwards of 10 fish on one of these soft plastics. They come in awesome colors, from green pumpkin to shads to rainbow trout colors, all sorts of kind of stuff. And the patterns of them, the action of the tail, it is all incredible, to be honest. So I say, without further ado, we jump underwater and kind of see this thing in action, the type of hook that I use, and rod and reel, and we'll talk about all that at the end. So this footage here is super clear water. I filmed this thing in a creek, as you can see by all the debris flying by. It's some nice current. But I throw the Miyagi in there, and that fish is instantly engaged. You can instantly tell that fish is not happy about the Miyagi being there. And pretty quick, my second flip gets angry once again, and then on the third flip, you'll see what happens. Got him! Got him! Got him on the Miyagi! Got him! Got him! Come back here, you big girl. Come back here. Come back here. Yes. 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 Gotcha! Look at that, folks. Look at how they're eating that. Let's pause this footage. I want to talk about something real quick with you guys. And the main reason why I like this swim bait is because of the hook that it allows me to use. The hook that I'm using, as I'll explain later on in the video, is the Owner 8/0 Beast hook with a little bit of a weight on the bottom. And the good thing about that hook is that when the fish inhales the bait all the way, as you can see, that fish has the bait 100% in his mouth. If he was to close his mouth, that bait would not be in there, or that would not be sticking out. And if I zoom in a little bit there, you can see the hook is fully penetrated and it's all the way past the bend of the hook. So there's basically no way that fish is ever going to get off. And you can see it's also not in the front of the mouth, it's not skin hooked, it is all the way back beyond the main hard cartilage of the front of the mouth. And that is why I love this swim bait and this hook so well, is because whether it's a 1 pound fish, as I've caught plenty on, or 5 pound fish, 10 pound fish, these fish get hooked every single time in a way they will never get off. Now with the second fish here, I'm going to talk a little bit about the characteristics of the Miyagi that make it such a great swim bait. And as you can see from this footage here, I kind of throw the swim bait in there and pull it over his back, and no matter what type of cover it hits, the swim bait always stays vertically up and down, which is super cool. And I give it a little bit of a twitch on the bottom, and boom, he sucks it in. And I just find it so cool, as we'll take an instant replay look at this, is that how fast not only a bass can inhale a bait, but especially the Miyagi Swimmer. And I'll talk about that more in a little bit, but just because of the quality of the soft plastic, it is soft enough to let a bass inhale it that fast and get the whole dang thing in their mouth, but also not too soft that you can only catch, one fish a piece. So I say we check out one last fish and some of the characteristics that make me like this bait so much. Now with the second fish here, you can tell he's a little bit curious of this camera. But we're going to throw the Miyagi Swimmer in there, and the hook that I'm using is an 8/0 Owner Beast hook. It is practically the only swim bait hook that fits this swim bait and a lot of others of this size. And it basically has a weight on the bottom that allows the swim bait to stay vertically up and down, as I've talked about. And as you'll see, as I pull it along the bottom, boom. The tail sticks up, it's wobbling in the current. As soon as I twitch the bait, the tail moves. It's not falling over like most other swim baits and practically any other bait that you throw. Most jigs don't stick up and down, most shaky heads fall down. But as you can see there, this fish is definitely in tune. Oh, and that bite is so cool. But he's in tune to how the swim bait is sitting on the bottom. And that is why I use that hook, because it allows the bait to sit up and down. And basically, as you'll see when I catch this fish, that's why the hookup percentage is so great. That's why you catch so many more fish on this bait with this hook than any other swim bait that I've tried, is because it lets it sit just like that. Now, of course, I was sitting on a rock there, so it was falling over, but as soon as I moved it off, boom, straight up and down. So that is the video, everybody. I hope that you enjoyed, and as always, I'm open to answering comments down in the comment section below, whether it's a comment, suggestion, or just basically you want to tell me how awesome this video was. I think this type of footage is super fun to watch, and especially when I get to talk about a bait like the Miyagi. I've fallen in love with this thing, and I know several other YouTubers like Walker Wilson and Nathan Ragsdale and all my fishing buddies in college have started to love this thing as well. It's an incredible bait, and make sure you guys check it out. The link will be in the description as well as pinned to the comment on the top in the comment section. And with that, if you guys want to check out more underwater fishing videos, they will be linked over here in this side, as well as a playlist where you can literally view like 15 or 20 underwater videos that I've made in the past few years. Definitely one of my favorite playlists to watch as I get bored throughout the years. But if you guys enjoyed this video, hit the subscribe button and like this video as well. It helps me out so much if you guys do both of those. And we'll see you guys on the next episode of Tyler's Reel Fishing.